Okay, number 17. We have a right triangle. This is not a special right triangle, it's just something we'll have to use sine or cosine or tangent for. We don't have the hypotenuse, so we know we're going to use tangent because we are looking for one of the legs and we have the other leg. So we can use either 40 degrees or the 50-degree angle. So I'll just use the 40. So tangent, well, I'll use the 50 because that makes it better. Tangent 50 is opposite over adjacent. So x over 75. So we can multiply both sides by 75 and punch that in. Tangent 50 times 75 is about 89.4, and that is x. So Vx is what that is, 89.4. And then we want to find Wx, so we can just use the Pythagorean theorem if we want to, so we might as well. 75 squared plus 89.4 squared is going to equal, we'll call that y squared. So punch that into your calculator. 75 squared plus 89.4 squared equals, and then whatever that is, you're going to take the square root of it. So y is going to be about 116.69. So we can put that right here. And that is good to go. All right, so moving on to number 18, find the values of x and y to the nearest integer. So we're looking for a missing angle, and we have the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. So that's cosine. So cosine y is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. So we punch that into our calculator, 13 divided by 24, and then we take inverse cosine because we're looking for the angle, and so that's about 57.2, but it says to round it to the nearest integer, so 57 degrees. All right, number 19, we are looking for this side of this right triangle right here. So first of all, we don't have any sides, so we need to get a side, so we might as well get this side right here, and we can do that by looking at this little triangle and finding out the length of y. So that's opposite, that's hypotenuse, so we're going to use sine. Sine 76 is equal to y over 20. Multiply both sides by 20. Punch that into your calculator. 76, take the sine, times 20. So y is going to be, rounded to the nearest integer, will be 19. So y is going to be 19. And so if y is about 19, then to find x, we've got this angle, that's opposite, that's adjacent, so we're going to use tangent. Tangent 53 is going to be about x over about 19. So we can multiply both sides by 19, and 19 times tangent 53 is going to be about 25. So that will be x. All right. Now we've got an application problem at the bottom. So it says Lee on the ground looks up at Joe in a hot air balloon at 35-degree angle of elevation. And so Lee is on the ground and Joe is up in a hot air balloon. And Lee is looking up at Joe. And the angle of elevation is 35 degrees. So remember, that is the angle up from the horizontal. So if I draw the horizontal where Lee is, that is going to be 35 degrees. And it says if Lee and Joe are 500 feet apart, that means straight line from Lee to Joe is 500 feet. Then the question is, how far off the ground is Joe? So we want to find how high he is up here. So we have this right triangle and we're looking for that height. So we've got this angle, we're looking for opposite, we've got hypotenuse, so we're going to use sine. So sine 35 equals x over 500. Multiply both sides by 500. Punch it in. Sine 35 times 500 is going to be about 286.79. So 286.79 feet. That's how high he is off the ground.